We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Reaching for the stars. I wonder where you are. Oh. Reaching for the stars. I wonder where you are. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always
Hi, how are you guys doing today? It's me, your girl No Fuse, and we're back with some Trails of Cold Steel. Hold on. Always gotta like make sure something every single time. Okay, because I would hate to find out later that something wasn't working. I think this was the last, because we haven't played it in a hot minute. And again, welcome to the Stream Village. How are you doing today? Yes, I was able to stream today. I'm so happy. I was just looking at the phone like, don't do it. Don't do it, phone. Don't call me. Yeah, so I think this was our last thing that we did. So, because apparently I have not touched this game for a hot minute. I think since a Pokemon Akira's came out, I've stopped touching on it. And I think I did. Oh, dang. And I think I did everything that I could do. Apparently I missed a spot here. Oh yes, and that starting soon beat that you all were hearing, so I might have to change it. And the reason why is because YouTube does not like it. YouTube is just like, change the song. They're not coming after me like hard, but they're just kind of like, change it. And I'm just like, I've had this song playing for so long and now all of a sudden you have a problem with it? Alright. Fuck me, I guess. Village, I see you responded to something, but I don't understand your question on Twitter, though. Because you said this is cool, but how? What do you mean, how what? What are we saying, how to? Move that over. Yeah, I know I'm late, though. I know I'm late. Trust me, you don't need to tell me. I know. Dual stream. Oh, you trying to stream on multiple platforms? Is that what you're asking? I gotta remember the controls because I haven't played it in a while. Oh no. We did all the bonds, so that's out. So for me personally, I use a site called Restream. And literally all you do is you put all the sites that you want to do on it, that you want to stream all over, and then they do it for you. They do everything for you. You just put it on there. And it takes a little tweaking on your part, but yeah, it's a good site for anyone that's trying to multi-stream. Okay, so yes, I did everything I wanted to do in the last stream. So we were going to go back to this bedroom, and we were going to continue the story where we find out how we're going to place ourselves in the war. Oh my god, I forgot where my room is. There it is. Alright, let's do this. Nope. Well, we have done everything. So your stream on Restream, they post it everywhere. Yeah, they literally. Well, the thing is, you have to manually put all of your platforms in there. It's not like, oh, I make an account and they automatically know where I'm at or where I'm trying to be at. No, you have to manually put it in there, and then you have to manually tweak your stream to make it do the thing. Trust me, this took a hot minute. I had to get some tech skills. I had to. Oh my god. I had to get a little computer savvy with it, but yeah, pretty much. Once you get it all down, all you gotta do is pretty much go live and the stream everywhere that you want to be streamed at. I know. It's a nice site. If that's what you're going for, you can check them out. I don't know if there's others that are like that site. I'm not sure, but that one is the highly recommended one. One by one, Class 7 began to make their way to the Phoenix Wings cafeteria, and once they had all gathered, they jumped right into discussing what they were going to do from that point forward. Oh, also, I know I haven't touched up on this game in a while, so when I do their voices, please forgive the fact that they might change, because I don't remember what voice I gave them. So, yeah. Come on, get everything. Yep, thank you. 9,000 mirror. I'm rich, bitch.
Oh, you went up a rank. Here's a little something from the guild.
I think Dragon Vein is when you get items from enemies. Oh, Braveheart, nice.
Nice work.
I miss Sarah's voice.
This ain't half bad.
Got an A, yeah. Because I made sure I did everything. Because I will never forget that one time I missed something. And it was because I didn't talk to one particular person. I was so pissed. And that dropped me down to a B because I didn't do that one little side mission. Oh, I was so mad. They're trying to get perfect scores up in here.
Thought long and hard about it, and I think we as a class need to find a third way.
A third way?
A path of our own, separate from the ones the reformist and noble factions are taking.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I can see that, because if we take one side, then we're on that side, but they're just like, nope.
A third way, you say? I do agree. It wouldn't feel quite right for us to directly support either side.
True. We might be military academy students, but we're still students.
Involving ourselves in a civil war isn't something we should take lightly. We might have a divine knight on our side, but we're still going to need to be very careful how we proceed.
Whatever we do, Valimar will certainly be at the center.
No doubt. We've all seen how powerful the Divine Knights are. If we use them right, we can intervene in the war as much as we want.
They're quite literally beings of legend. However, his potential influence on the war is all the more reason why he will need to be used cautiously.
I do appreciate the developers voice acting this whole scene for me, because I know my voice was about to be worked in this scene.
What are we gonna do then? Even if we agree on not siding with either of the factions, I'm pretty sure each of us have different stuff we want to do, and different things that we have to do too.
Yeah, that's true. For my part, I need to rescue Elise and Princess Alphen from the Noble Alliance's clutches. Whether it's alone or with you guys, it's something I'll do.
There's no way you'll be alone for that. We're with you all the way. I'm concerned about Dad too, what with them having him under arrest.
I still can't get in contact with Fiona either. I'm glad I was able to see Dad, but I'm worried about her.
For me, I'm worried about Ruhr as a whole. It's a huge relief to see you're all right, Sharon, but Mother's still unaccounted for.
I'm sorry I can't do more to comfort you, my lady.
And I have no idea where Father's been for the past month. I'm certain he must be well, but all the same.
We're all worried about our families, I see. Hopefully, we can find some information on all of them before the fighting gets any more fierce.
I'm certainly not worried about the safety of mine.
He's just like, fuck my family. My dad hates me. He's trying to use me as a puppet. My brother's on the Noble Alliance running shit. He said, I don't give a fuck.
Although, suffice it to say, if we choose to intervene in the war, conflict with them is all but inevitable.
Yeah, that's true.
That goes for Zeno and Leo too. They've been hired by the Noble Alliance, so I'd say it's likely we'll run into them in the future.
Plus, Emma and I still need to talk to Vita to see what exactly she's trying to do. To figure out what's so important to her that she was willing to break a taboo to do it.
A taboo? I had that in the last code where I missed an item in place I could only go once, so I had to redo the whole thing and find out that what I was missing till I maxed it. Oh, dang. Yeah, I've seen some players, like, when I watch, like, some playthroughs, I see people that they find out that there was an item they missed, and they'll go back, they'll, like, beat final bosses and everything all over again just to get that one item. Because you're gonna need it. it just kind of messes with some of us as gamers, that when we miss something, we're just like, no, we have to go back. Me, it just kind of depends on how far back it was. If it was just like, if it was like something that I can do a whole like 10-15 minutes over, then it's like, all right, fine. But if it was like way back, I'm like, no, it's gone forever. That's just how I am. I'm wondering what the taboo is. Maybe interfering with normal people's affairs, maybe? I don't know.
That's true.
Whatever you decide to do, you'll have my full support. Just as the warriors of Nord did 250 years ago, I'm determined to fight to protect my second homeland, and those who live within it.
Oh, same! We can do this! I can back him up, right, Claire?
How could I say no? I have my own duties to take care of as part of the Railway Military Police, but I fully intend to support all of you with everything I have.
I'm thinking it's about time I return to helping the guild, actually. But I'll still be in touch with Sarah, so I'm sure I can lend a hand or two anytime you need it.
I don't need you. I don't care about you being on my team. I really don't. The moment my 3 best girls came in, just you became useless to me. Like, I don't use you anymore.
Naturally, I'd be overjoyed to continue serving as your dormitory's caretaker.
I'm your instructor, so you're stuck with me to the very end. Whatever you choose to do, you'll have my support.
No, I'm not saying, no, it's not, no, she's not, Vita isn't doing any necromancer type crap. What it is that she's been under the radar for so long, according to, the other two. Oh, according to Emma, I'm sorry, I forgot her name for like a split second. According to Emma, she's been in like under the radar for so long, and then the next time they saw her, she's she's part of this whole war thing. And they're like, what the hell are you doing? We've been living in secret all this time. Like, why are you helping them out? What are you trying to get? What is your end goal here? And I guess that's a taboo amongst witches.
You're going to need to decide on a more specific course of action, though.
Yes.
Resolving to find a third way is a start, but only a start. It also leaves plenty of questions that need to be answered on top of it all.
Well, then how about this? Let's figure out right now whether or not we want to keep using Ymir as our base of operations.
Just so we're clear on this, there's a limit to how many people can use the spirit path at any one time. And with as many people as we have now, I'm not sure how useful it's going to be at this point.
And we're limited on how frequently we can use it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that is a problem.
But we're also just as limited on where we can go otherwise. We haven't exactly been the most subtle group around. Who's to say we could even operate elsewhere?
An astute point. The Noble Alliance will no doubt be even more wary of us than before.
In the end, no matter what we decide, we lose.
Indeed. Yet we're short on time, so a decision must be made now.
There's gotta be something that only we can do.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I know it exists. And I'm sure that we'll find it. The best thing we can do now is keep talking things out until we find a way. There's no point in rushing into a decision.
Well, doesn't this look fun?
Oh my god. Here she comes.
Mind if I join in?
What in the world?
It couldn't be.
Vita?
Of course she comes in. She's always listening in.
It's lovely to see you again, Emma. You were finally able to reunite with all of your classmates. I'm happy for you. Really, I am. The goddess was on your side after all.
Cut the crap, Vita. Have you been listening in all this time?
Where are you? I'm not far at all. Listen closely now.
That sounds just like...
Is that an airship?
Is that?
It's coming from above us!
I know some of y'all are cold. Oh, it's the shoe ship.
Isn't that
the Noble Alliance Force's flagship?
What's the Pantagruel doing here?
Damn it! I didn't think she'd tell the rest of their army where we were.
But why now?
Why? Because our preparations are finally complete.
Oh, that's the real her. That's not no hologram.
Vita, you're here.
Yes, I am here, in the flesh. Good day to you all, Class 7. As nice as it would be to finally give you a hug, Emma, I wouldn't want to keep our guest of honor waiting any longer. So, without further ado...
Oh no! Crow! No!
Isn't that...
The Azure Knight. Crow.
Ordine, the Azure Knight.
Long time no see, guys. Sorry for dropping in on you like this, but I'm sure you know the drill by now. You ready to have some fun?
Is that really you, Crow?
Who else would it be? I hate. Oh my god, this always pisses me off. Okay, I hate it when people do this shit. They do this. Oh my god, is that really you? Who else do you think it is? There's only one person that can operate it. You know this by now. Why are we gonna have this whole conversation, this whole trying to have a 10-minute, please, what are you doing this? Oh my god. No. Fucking throw some hands. I can't stand moments like this. They piss me off. Minnow is about foiled, yes.
There's no doubt about it.
See, you damn terrorist.
That you refused to shoot. You didn't take the damn shot! Oh my god, you over here like, you're gonna be under arrest. How can you ever do this? Take the shot! That's all you had to do, was shoot him! Just shoot him! It didn't even have to be in the head or anything. Just, you know, in the leg, the arm, you know, like, kind of demobilize him. No, you couldn't even do that. No, you couldn't. I'm still mad at you about that. You just couldn't take the fucking shot. Let the robots fight.
Come on!
Right.
I don't think he's gonna let you.
Heed my call! Valimar!
Is he gonna let him?
Acknowledged.
Oh. Alright. Round 2. I didn't think he was gonna let him call him, but alright. I thought maybe he was gonna interrupt it. Like, hell no.
I'm not gonna lose this time, because at the end of the day, he's just an obstacle that needs to be overcome. So lend me your power, Valimar!
Very well. Use my power as you see fit.
Yeah, she had a gun in the most opportune moments, but I think it's because she... How was she scared that she was gonna miss? She was at point blank range. Point blank. Oh, I wish I could have a screenshot of that moment. She was point blank. Like, she was literally like just like a couple feet away. Like, almost point blank. And she still couldn't take the shot. Like, I'm just like... Even if he somehow dodged it, at least you took the shot to like take him down. But no, you didn't do it. You just wanted to talk some more.
You've really taken to piloting since your last encounter, haven't you?
That's what I'm saying, Village. Like, even if he somehow dodged it, at least she took the shot trying to stop him. But no, she just kind of stood there. And then when he jumped off, she was like, oh, I can't believe... I was like, bitch, shut up. Shut up. Y'all were there having her standing for the longest time.
I was hoping you would, and you didn't let me down. You boys have so much potential. But potential is only that. Potential. And you, Reen, might want to reevaluate just how many obstacles need overcoming.
Oh no! It's my boy! Oh, they brought everyone. Oh no. They brought the whole gang.
Aren't those the Alliance's allies?
Long time no see, kiddos. You doing all right, Fee?
I see the purple lightning has joined your ranks.
Zeno. Leo.
Zephyr.
And a few members of Ouroboros, too. Guess all the big guys wanted a piece of us today.
And look, Sammy's here too.
Kindly stop referring to Clown Soleus with that bizarre nickname.
Ah, it's such a pleasure to visit this wintry
McBurn.
wonderland once again.
McBurn. Oh my god, his name is so lazy. Okay, so I had to think about this in a positive light, his name. I'm wondering if the writers and developers are ever watching my stream. I want them to ask a question for me. Was the laziness of his name intentional? Because think about it, he has a very Shikamaru lazy personality. So did they make his name lazy as well? Because that's a very lazy damn name. That was the only positive thing I could think of it. Like, I was just like, McBurn. Fucking McBurn. I couldn't stand it. Like, if you... Yes, I would have snatched the gun out of her damn hands. I'm like, no, what you would have saw, and just, like, if I had, like, somehow gotten into the game and I was, like, maybe, like, somewhere, like, a couple feet away, like, watching this shit, I've been like, take the shot! Just yelling at her. Yeah, I would snatch it if I could, though.
Oh, it's a pleasure, all right. The time for my long-awaited revenge has finally come. Now you shall pay.
No one cares about you. Get the fuck off my screen.
It's only been 2 days since you first fought them, you know.
This could pose a problem. Why send so many powerful allies here? And all at once?
You've proven to be rather formidable adversaries after all. It wouldn't do to underestimate you.
Is that a new voice? Wait, is that Rufus? Oh, it is! Oh my god.
Rufus.
Everyone's here.
See you all again, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. As for you, dear brother, I was told that you'd run away from home. It does my heart good to see you safe and sound. So, you've finally gathered up the will to make the difficult choices life set at your feet, I presume. Even if those choices place you in my line of fire.
Yes, I have.
I can't believe he's shown up too.
The Noble Alliance is pulling out all the stops to finally get rid of us, aren't they?
I don't think that's it. I think they want to capture everybody. Because here's the thing. They want Ring to be on their side. Yeah, besides the true shield. And like, if the true shield man came out, I'll be like, oh shit. Because I want to see who this person is. But her apprentice, I don't give a fuck about her. We beat her ass. We have 2 more hits in and she would have been done for. I think they want to capture us. I don't think they want to defeat us. I think they want to capture.
Reen, we'll take care of everything here. You and Valimar have your own battle to fight.
Are you sure?
We're in for a real brawl out here, but a guy couldn't ask for better opponents.
Leave the battle on the ground to us.
We've no intention of backing down without a fight. Wait, Sharon!
I know they're all strong, but still.
Well, what do you say we get started?
Here it comes!
Oh, I thought we were about to get into. Oh, they went to somewhere else.
I'm impressed. You managed to hold your own better than I expected you to. It's only been a month or so, but you've really grown as an Awakener, Reen.
Well, it's hard to go through the kinds of things I have without growing from the experience. And now that I've done all that, I'm going to be the one who takes you down.
No, you're not.
Yeah. You gotta remember, like, Crow has been piling his for years. For years. He's practically a master. Ain't no way we about to take this dude. As much as I would like to, I highly doubt we're gonna win this fight.
I said you could hold your own, not that you could win. Remember, there's still a 3-year gap's worth of experience between us.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's time you realize just how much of an impact that gap has.
And because the thing is, the only way he's going to beat Crow in a mecha battle like this is if he is a fighting prodigy. Now, it would really help out if he can somehow channel his ogre power into Valimar and get an advantage. But we'll see.
That's enough, Crow!
Do they really stand a chance?
Well, they're putting up a good fight so far, but yeah, it's not looking good. They're outnumbered for one thing.
Then it's time we lent them our aid.
Agreed. Weapons at the ready, guys.
Oh, damn.
Always in a rush, aren't you? Stay right where you are. I'll serve as your opponent today.
What? He's about to fight all of them. Oh no. That's a big red flag.
You will?
Trying to stop us from joining in?
I'd rather our intrusion cause as little inconvenience as possible for the people of this village. I'll let you make the first move. It's been quite some time since I last instructed you in fencing, Sis. I look forward to seeing how you've improved.
Ooh, the boss music is kicked in, dude. That means this dude is mega fucking strong. I wonder whose battle are we gonna get to control? Are we just gonna see? Is it just gonna be played out, or do we get to play?
Wow.
His guard's perfect.
Stay alert. Rufus is a master of court fencing. We'll need to put all we have into this battle to even stand a chance against him.
I would have it no other way.
Select who will participate in the battle. Oh, so we're doing the Rufus battle. Alright. Okay. I don't have my main boy, so... we're definitely gonna need another sword person. I need Emma. I'd like to have you too. And then we're gonna say you and then you. Confirm. Alright.
Show me what you're capable
Oh no,
of.
his is a critical. Woo.
Very well.
Oh, she can't use it now. Fuck.
Your end is sure.
Oh, it barely put a dent.
Argus activate! Here I go! Blow him away!
I suppose I should thank you.
Like.
Jeez.
Leave this to me. Arcus, activate!
Of course! Arcus activate!
Oh, that didn't do anything. Oh, he's trying to get rid of Emma now.
I suppose I should thank you. I'll handle this.
Okay, everything's like the same. Alright.
Arcus, activate!
Righto! Lemmy, barrier! Thanks!
My turn.
I'm not gonna use any items for this round if we happen to lose, only to see if this is a battle where if you die, the story continues or not, because I'm not sure.
My turn. Arcus, activate!
Of course!
Alright, that took a chunk.
Now!
You have my things.
Light.
Heh heh.
Yes, sir! Arcus, activate!
I'll handle this. Arcus, activate!
That's for you!
You have my things.
Thanks! Thank you very much. Of course! Arcus, activate! Now!
You have my things.
Oh, dang, this is gonna hurt. Oh, come on. Dang. Dang.
I wasn't
Sorry,
strong enough.
everyone. Yes, sir!
Took out all but one.
Arcus, activate! Yeah!
Damn.
This might be bad.
Oh, resist? Ow. Okay, let's see what happens. Ooh, the story continued. Okay, so it was one that it had to continue.
Well, I won't deny that was an entertaining diversion. But you'd do well to intensify your training regimen if you hope to best me.
How is he so strong?
He didn't stand a chance.
He might even be stronger than Sarah.
Are you guys okay?
Hey, you really think you've got time to be worrying about them? You ain't getting out of this one, Green.
All right, bring it on!
I'm surprised your fight isn't over.
Bring it on!
Okay, so we're switching the match to match. Alright.
Tough one. Be careful.
Ow. Okay, I don't got none of that. Let's go for the body first.
Gotcha.
Ah, that sucks.
Think you can handle this? Bring it on. Eat this. Is that all? Hope you're ready. Darkness.
Oh, he's beating my ass this time. Like, holy shit.
This is bad.
Bring it on. Is that all?
It seems like he was playing with me last time we fought, because this time he is literally beating my ass so hard. I might hang in there, ran out of HP.
Settled enough for you? You didn't even bother to use that trump card of yours.
He wasn't even trying last time, then was he?
Yeah, exactly. Because this time he pulled out all the stops. He was just playing with us last time. And I struggled so hard with that last battle too. Oh, I struggled so hard.
Come on. With the way you are now, I don't even need to try. I'll always win. And that ring perfectly illustrates just how massive the gulf between us is. Maybe you think you've had it tough up till now, but you're gonna need to go through a hell of a lot more if you want to even the odds.
I see the battle here has come to an end.
Ah, hey Vita.
I can't help but feel a little bummed that everything went exactly as I thought it would. Still, it just goes to show how much faith I have in your skills, my sweet Azure Chevalier.
Funny, I don't recall ever becoming yours. How's everything up top?
I think it's only a matter of time before the battle is decided. But we've caused enough trouble for the people of Ymir already. It's about time we brought this to a close. Finestrum Phantasma Window.
The window? Is it a portal or something? Oh no, it's a big
My
screen.
apologies for not coming down to speak with you in person, ladies and gentlemen of Thor's Military Academy. You know who I am, of course, but I am Duke Cayenne, ruler of the Lemaire province and supreme leader of the Noble Alliance.
Fucking Cayenne Pepper over here. You don't get the fuck off my screen.
Duke Cayenne?
So even the big guy himself is here.
Claire.
I must say, what a curious group we have here. I'd heard as much, but allow me to extend my most heartfelt congratulations. My expectations have thoroughly been exceeded. When I saw young Eustace and Laura in Legram earlier this year, I could never have imagined this is how we would next meet. Oh, I'm sure your parents must have warned you against wandering off with such disreputable individuals on a number of occasions. But I suppose every child thinks that they alone know what is best for themselves. Duke Alberea was simply livid about what happened. But it can't hurt to learn more about the outside world,
Every word that leaves his mouth is condescending.
Did you come all the way here just to tell us that?
Don't be silly, child. Reen Schwarzer. I had this meeting arranged because I wanted to speak with you. Perhaps the method was a touch too garish for something so simple, but do forgive me for not formally requesting an audience.
With me?
With you. Allow me to get right to the point. I wish to invite you, Ashen Chevalier, aboard our flagship.
Wait, why?
I've heard all about your magnificent exploits across the land, and so I thought it would be nice to sit down and have a long, pleasant chat with you about the past, the present, as well as your future.
Are you suggesting...
Damn.
You want Rean to join the Noble Alliance?
Should you accept my invitation, we will withdraw peacefully from Ymir.
Yeah, that's a big ass threat right there. He said peacefully. And then he said if you reject, then they probably will destroy the village as like a big, like, out of spite gesture.
Furthermore, I give you my personal assurance that we will leave this village alone for the duration of this war. A fine proposition, is it not? Are we interested?
He's literally threatening to take down the village if he does not get on that ship.
Very well. Allow me to accept your invitation.
Don't be an idiot. This is clearly a trap. They wouldn't come all the way out here and take you into their flagship if it weren't.
I appreciate your concern. A trap or not, this might be a good chance for us, too. I think I'd regret it if I let it pass. Valimar, transport Celine back outside.
Are you certain?
Now hold it right there.
Yeah, he was like, he's like, I don't need you ruining whatever concoction scheme he's got going on in his head. He's just kind of like, I need you not to listen in because whatever you hear, you might tell Emma, and Emma might tell the others, and he's just like, I don't need that right now.
Don't worry about me. The odds were against all of us getting back together, but we did it. And I'm sure we can do it again, too. So just wait with Emma for now. I'll be back before you know it. Valimar, if you would.
Very well.
Wait!
My boy, no!
It seems the time has come for us to part ways once again. But remember this. You're an Alberea. There is power and dignity in that name. To whatever end you would use it, I want you to prove that the convictions you cling to are worthy of your loyalty. Not for my benefit, but for yours.
Wait! Lord Rufus!
Well met, Lord Schwarzer. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Why is everyone else's departure instantaneous, but he gets a prolonged one?
Allow me to extend my apologies for the harm my father visited upon this town and its people.
Never mind that. What do you intend to do with my son? And what is a promising young man like yourself?
We're simply going to borrow young Rean for a short while. There's nothing to worry about. I'm a busy man these days, though, so for now, I bid you adieu.
Rean! We all finally got back together, too. Why?
Sorry, but I'll be back, I promise. So stay safe.
Master Rean! Rean!
Who else is watching? The way that camera just backed up made it seem like someone else was looking. Act 1, Ashen Chronicles, end. Everyone's bond is strengthened. Yes, level 4! Is everyone going to be level 4? Auto... Oh, nice. No, that's just level 3. I'll take it, though. Auto tier, nice. Another level 3? Alright, again, take it. Oh, that's it? Alright. Oh, achievement unlocked. I can't see it because of my screen! But I got an achievement. But I can't see it, though, which sucks. So I'm gonna do the one up here. How much time? Oh, we got plenty of time. Okay, we can keep going. Continue. The shoe ship. Every time I see this, the freaking shoe. Nope, it's not Noble Alliance flagship. It's the shoe ship. Aw, oh, damn. They made sure it wouldn't go nowhere.
So this is what Duke Cayenne looks like from up close.
Didn't we see him up close in the last game? Or was that another group? I'm not sure.
It's hard to believe that I've ended up in the same room as the leader of the Noble Alliance. Although, I guess we did meet back in Legram before the war broke.
Okay, I thought so. I was like, didn't she meet up in the last game?
Reen Schwarzer, truth be told, we don't want this war to drag on any more than you do.
Really?
We only acted as we did, due in part to our dearly departed Chancellor's behavior being far too unreasonable to justify turning a blind eye. He garnered the trust of His Majesty, and in turn misused that trust. He flagrantly disregarded this nation's beloved culture and traditions, treating Erebonia as if it were his own personal property.
I don't think we'll ever know what the Iron Chancellor's true intentions were ever, because now that he's dead. I don't know if in the future games or even at the end of this game, we'll ever know what his true intentions were, because he was doing something and lots of people disagreed with it, but no one truly knew what his ambitions were, and I don't know if we're ever going to know them.
Surely you too noticed this.
Well, I can't say I disagree. We did hear story after story during our field studies about how aggressive his policies were, about the way he didn't care how many enemies he made as a result, creating terrorist groups like the Imperial Liberation Front.
Yeah, he really did not care how many enemies he had coming for him. He really didn't. Which made you wonder, what was he going for?
But as I said, the cause of our nation's ills is now gone. Now, all that remains is to turn back the hands of time just a touch, and the good old days of the Empire will be upon us once more.
Not true. If you guys win, you guys have all the control, which means y'all can do whatever the fuck you want.
The key to this bright future lies in putting aside our differences and joining hands. Am I wrong?
I'm afraid that yes, you are. Do you honestly believe that people can so easily put aside their differences after all the Alliance has done? You occupied Heimdall and effectively took every one of its citizens hostage, imprisoned the Imperial family. And let's not forget how you're now in league with the enemy nation responsible for the destruction of Gorelia Fortress. After all that, the Imperial army would never bow their heads to the likes of you, even if the rest of the population did.
My word, I'm afraid there's been a terrible misunderstanding. The Imperial family is simply under our loving protection. They certainly haven't been in prison.
Yeah, our loving protection. Our loving protection, yeah. Where they can't leave their houses and we watch their our loving protection.
But that does bring me to exactly why I want you to help us.
It does?
The Azure Knight is already on our side. But if we had your Ashen Knight as well, that would mean we'd have two of the great knights of Erebonian legend to put into play. Couple them with our Panzer Soldats, and the Imperial Army's armored divisions would cower before us. You may not find us winning the war ideal, but this union benefits everyone more than carrying on until our inevitable victory,
I don't think it's that simple.
I beg to differ. The presence of Soldat's units on a battlefield makes a tremendous difference. What they may lack in firepower and armor compared to tanks, they make up for in mobility and versatility. But more important than even those factors is the psychological impact they have on our opponents.
Well...
We're only human. As such, we are as captivated as we are terrified of giant beings bearing human form. And if that holds true even for mass-produced soldats made with modern technology, it will be all the more true for the divine knights of legend you and Crow possess.
Can't argue with that logic.
I will say it once more. Gileath Osborne is dead, and with his death, all that's left to be done is end this ridiculous war and return order to the Empire. Only then will everything be as it should. That includes both your pleasant academy life and the peaceful days of darling Elise and her friend the princess.
Are you trying to... Whatever you ultimately decide, their safety is guaranteed. I would ask that you promise him this, if nothing else, Your Grace.
But of course, I'm not a monster.
Really? Because you just put that threat out there in the air.
We may stand on opposite sides of this conflict, but I still sit on Thor's board of directors. And in that capacity, I suggest you consider carefully the choice before you. After all, every soldier must decide for himself whether a cause is worth fighting, perhaps even dying for.
Oh my god. Please don't make me decide because I'll be like, because I don't know what's going on in Reen's head right now. Because Reen's like, this might be a good opportunity for me. But is he really about to play double agent right now? Because you know they're not going to truly trust him until he like starts proving his loyalty. So he's like in a difficult bind right now. Because they're holding everything he cares about in their hands. They're just like, join us, or you're always gonna have to live with the fact that you not being with us is going to get your friends, your family, and everyone that you were close to killed. And it's just like, ugh. And even though they say their safety is guaranteed, it doesn't mean they can't go through other means to get them killed. They can be like, oh yeah, this group happened to kill these some of your friends. Oh, they had nothing to do with us. As long as they say that they had nothing to do with it, they can say that they kept their word. So this is very tricky. But if he outright says no, they're gonna be like, well then, prepare to go down. Like, they could treat him as a prisoner of war, and then they just kind of like keep him in jail. What is Reen gonna say? I'm so curious now. Reen, you better think hard, because they're really giving him like 2 paths. He can't choose a third path. They're really just saying like, no, it's one or the other.
I look forward to hearing your answer.
Oh, so we're gonna give him time to say his answer. Oh, poor Reen. Is it going to go back to his class? Oh, intermission aboard the Pantagruel. There's an intermission? Is this where we're just kind of venturing through the ship and we're just kind of like, oh, we're here, yeah. Because it says intermission. It doesn't say chapter, it says intermission. Ooh, guest area. Of course, it'll be as lavish as possible. Nothing less for the Logo Alliance. They even have a mini garden in there. I wonder if the princess and Elise are in the ship with them, or they just put to another location.
All that's left to be done is end this ridiculous war and return order to the Empire. Only then will everything be as it should. That includes both your pleasant academy life and the peaceful days of darling Elise and her friend the princess.
I suggest you consider carefully the choice before you. After all, every soldier must decide for himself whether a cause is worth fighting, perhaps even dying for. I look forward to hearing your answer.
It's hard to argue that this war began because the noble faction went too far, but the longer it goes on, the more people are going to suffer. Am I really okay with that? If I join them, I could reduce the number of victims, be friends with Crow again, free Elise and Princess Elfin.
Crow is never gonna be on your side again. Oh my god. I wish I could slap him. Like, Crow is gone. He is no longer in the friend list, okay? He's blocked. He's left the chat.
No, this isn't that simple.
Yeah, it's not that simple.
Think, Rain, think. I was able to reunite with the others, but Elise and Princess Elfin are still in the Alliance's custody. What's the best thing I can do? This isn't just about me. What do all of us want to do?
Keep racking your brain like that and smoke will start coming out of your ears.
Oh, so now you knock.
What do you want?
Hey now, no need to give me that look. I figured I was gonna find you busy thinking everything over like your life depended on it.
Because it really does.
So what do you know? I was right.
How about you mind your own damn business? And don't you have better things to do with your time? I figured the glorious Azure Chevalier would be far too busy with the war to be hanging out around here.
It's tough being popular. If you joined us, I could get away with doing half the work I am now. So come on, stop freaking out about it so much and make a choice.
This isn't something I can just decide by flipping a coin, Crow. Besides, it'd probably be an easier choice if not for a certain someone. What's that in your hand, anyway?
Grub, of course. Kinda early, but I brought you your lunch. Mind if I join you?
No. What is that potion drink you have?
Burgers, fries, and onion rings, huh? I was expecting something more fancy like I had last night.
Oh, that kind of food more your thing? Okay then, give me a minute while I go ask the chef to whip something up.
No, this is fine. The burger looks delicious.
Cool. All right, dig in.
This tastes kinda different from a normal burger. Oh, no wonder. It's got whitefish in it.
Yeah, they're called fish burgers. Pretty good, right?
Yeah, the tartar sauce makes for an unusual extra flavoring too. This tastes amazing. I like this way more than the food I had last night, to be honest.
Well, glad to hear. Guess it was worth putting my cooking skills to the test after all.
Wait, you made this?
Was my first time cooking in a while, too. Sharon could probably do better, though. But I wanted to give it a shot anyway. This stuff was like soul food back in Dry, where I grew up.
Oh.
To think, all the time we spent searching for the leader of the Imperial Liberation Front, and he was right under our noses.
Take the shot! I will never get over this moment. Like I said, but back earlier in the show, I wish I had screenshotted it because she would take the damn shot. She was just over there glaring, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Crow Armbrust from the Jirai SEZ.
Oh, yeah. Vita was using some weird thing of hers to let you see what was going on, wasn't she? So I guess you saw what happened there.
Yeah. Jirai was that special economic zone in the Northwest you guys went to during our August field study, too.
Oh, so there's no voice acting here? We didn't run into anything like that in the Jirai Special Economic Zone. Though I guess that makes sense seeing as it's under the direct control of the Imperial government and not a noble. I seem to recall that it was annexed 8 years ago, is that right? Yeah, the Empire snitched it on nice and neat without much opposition. Now it's prospering as a special economic zone on the coast. Seemed like a pretty lively place.
So you ended up going back to your old hometown then?
Yeah, by pure coincidence. It's changed a lot since I was last there, so it was kind of surreal being back again. But it was nostalgic in its own way, too.
It's been bugging me for a long time now. What could have made you want to join a group of terrorists like the Imperial Liberation Front? What was it that made you hate Chancellor Osborn that much? Enough to take his life? Tell me, Crow. I want to know what it was that made you who you are now. What kind of place Jirai was, how you lived there, and what you were doing before you entered the academy and met Toa, Angelica, and George.
He wants his backstory, basically.
Where's the fun in prying into a guy's past?
Yeah, translation, I don't want to talk about it.
Save all that talk for your number one in class. Who's the lucky girl anyway? Elisa? Laura? Emma? Fee? And don't tell me it's Milliam, because, you know,
I'm serious, Crow. I really want to know. Think of telling me your past as paying off the interest you owe in that 50 Mira. Because until I know, until we know, we won't be able to move forward.
You're really serious.
Crow?
My past really isn't that big of a deal, you know. It's got nothing on yours, that's for sure. If you find yourself thinking that's all when I'm done, well, I warned you. So, you really want to know?
Yeah. Nothing you say will change my mind. Please, tell me.
All right, you win.
All right, probably gonna know his backstory.
Like I said, it's just your run-of-the-mill sob story. Pick up any history textbook and you'll probably find a dozen others just like it. It's the kind of story that's so common no one bothers to remember it, like it never even happened.
Damn.
Back in those days, Jirai was known as Jirai City. It was a city-state off the coast of northwest Zemuria that prospered through maritime trade with West Erebonia, Northumbria, and Remiferia. It had a population of around 150,000 people, so it wasn't exactly a big place or anything. Because of that, the surrounding nations left it alone and let us live out our days in peace. We were pretty fortunate, all things considered, until about 20 years ago. That was when the Northumbrian disaster struck, and much of the Principality of Northumbria was turned to salt. And as a result, trade on the northwest shore was reduced to virtually nothing.
Oh no.
Day after day, Jirai's prosperity started to fade away. Still, it wasn't all bad. We had our fishing, our historic landmarks, our septia mines. We could make use of those to get trade going again, both to keep our state running and to help out Northumbria. In fact, the one who advocated that approach was the mayor, my grandfather. He was the last mayor Jirai City ever had.
Oh no!
He was a stubborn old bastard, but he had this wry sense of humor, and was well loved by everyone. I lost my mom and dad early, so he was also my only living relative. He taught me just about everything a guy could know. He was like a mom, dad, and your old master rolled into one, I guess. Anyway, fast forward to 10 years ago. Out of nowhere, we received this proposal from the Erebonian government. They said they wanted to extend a railway line from Heimdall all the way to Jirai. We relied on the sea for trade before, but there wasn't any reason to believe we couldn't benefit from being connected to Heimdall by rail. The proposal drew overwhelming support from the city's council, and as a result, my grandfather was forced to accept.
Yeah, so his grandfather smelled something fishy about it, but everyone was just like, "We need this, we really need this." He's like, "We're struggling to do trade by sea." He's like, and they're extending it to him. We're just like, "We might as well." Yeah, but he's like, "I don't know about this. This is kind of out of the blue. Why would they want this?" Yeah, so I can see why he'd be hesitant.
Within a year, the city had all of its old life back and then some. The streets were more bustling than ever. But keep in mind, this was the result of huge amounts of Imperial capital flowing into the city. Land and buildings we once treasured were bought up left and right. Everything became a target for investment. People only cared about making money. Something similar supposedly happened in Crossbell too, but unlike there, no opposition existed in Jirai. My grandfather sensed something was off, and he tried what he could to get the situation under control. Then one day, someone blew up the railway line leading to Jirai. Everyone demanded that it be repaired as quickly as possible. Everyone except the Imperial government.
Why?
Instead, they panned our national security arrangements for being insufficient and threatened to withdraw all Imperial capital. The city was left in an uproar like we'd never seen. Shares plummeted, and with no one able to ascertain the culprit's identity, chaos reigned. That was when he showed up. Chancellor Gileath Osborne, in his third year as representative of the Imperial government, personally came to Jirai. We then received a second proposal.
The restoration of the railway and its future security will be seen to by the Imperial Army. In return for our continued assistance in safekeeping, Jirai will come under the wing of our glorious empire.
They did all that just so Jiraiya would join the Empire. That is such a low blow.
And attain even greater prosperity as a special economic zone.
The timing was too good to be true, really. Realizing this, my grandfather staunchly opposed the idea. He tried everything he could to convince the city's council to reject the offer. Unfortunately, once you taste the sweet fruit of prosperity, it's hard to want to go back. The council, made up of influential merchants, in all their greed, jumped at the offer. And tempted by the elimination of customs, together with the tax breaks from being an SEZ, many of the citizens did too. And during all that, they'd conveniently found a suspect behind the railway incident, my grandfather.
Wow. Y'all some fucked up motherfuckers.
He loved Jirai more than anyone, and up till then, its people loved him too. And yet, virtually overnight, he found himself facing the wrath of both the city's council and the citizens alike. Left with no choice, he resigned from his position as mayor, and Jirai formally became part of the Empire. Both of these things happened on the same exact day.
Damn.
That was 8 years ago. Naturally, everyone knew my grandfather wasn't the one who did it. They knew who was really responsible. They just turned a blind eye to the truth. See? I warned you. Just your run-of-the-mill sob story.
No, but something else happened after that.
I don't know what to say, Crow. What happened to him after that? Your grandfather.
One day, he just up and died. Once he resigned, the whole affair with the railway getting blown up was all but forgotten. He lived comfortably in retirement for about half a year, fell ill, and that was that.
Damn.
He just lost the will to go on, I guess. Like I said, he was the only family I had. I mean, I had plenty of friends even then, but I chose to leave it all behind. I was 13 at the time.
Yeah, he's just like, I don't give a fuck about my friends. He was just like, they all betrayed him too. He said, fuck y'all.
I wandered the land, doing whatever I had to get by. That was when I met old Cayenne, who happily indulged my hatred for the Chancellor. And with his financial backing, I went out with the goal to find others who were just like me. That was the beginning of the Imperial Liberation Front. Gideon, Scarlet, and Vulcan were among those I recruited. I'd also met Vita then. I only knew her as the woman who would often come to see Cayenne. She guided me to a place below the city of Ortis, and there slept the Azure Knight Ordine. One after another, I overcame the same trials you did with your friends, but alone.
Damn, that's why he's much stronger than anybody else. He did it by himself.
And once I'd proven myself worthy, Ordine accepted me as his awakener. That was 3 years ago. I was 16. My preparations complete, I concealed my background and enrolled in a military academy near the capital. Everything I did for the sole purpose of taking the Chancellor's head. Come on now, what's with the face? You look sadder about all this than I do.
Yeah, I guess.
I swear. I'm not trying to tell you the Chancellor was evil or anything.
What?
Still, there's no denying that he managed to outwit my grandfather.
Yeah. That was a real snake in the grass move right there. He knew exactly what, and the fact that it happened so swiftly like that, yeah. His grandfather knew what was going on. He was like, yeah, I need to stop before it gets too far. But by the time he tried anything, it had already gone too far, and he couldn't do anything. And he died from basically a broken heart. And that's so sad.
And he may have lost, but Pop's always loved a good gamble. It's thanks to him that I'm pretty good at chess, card games, that kind of stuff. I'd say it's fairly normal for a student to want to avenge his master's defeat, wouldn't you?
Maybe.
At the end of the day, there's no denying this country has problems, and the Chancellor's methods were making them worse. I studied those problems, worked out how to use the situation to my advantage, and then won the game with an all-or-nothing gamble.
Eden Valkyrie, thanks so much for the raid. Much appreciated. Thank you. How are you doing today?
But when you think of how peaceful Jiraiya is now,
I'm over here just having this sad moment with Crow right now. I don't know. I don't know if I should feel bad for him or not, because he did us dirty in the last game. He really did. He did me dirty. We had a bromance and everything. Just, but I don't know. I understand, but you went out and made a whole terrorist group. I don't know.
I'd say I've got a duty to clear up the mess left behind by my game too, which means ending this war and restoring peace.
This is your favorite part in the game? Crow no, bro. Wait, so have you beaten the entire series, or have you just beaten the second game?
So it's only when that's done that my game is truly over. I don't want whatever your decision is to be influenced by my past, okay?
Oh, isn't I think I can't read Roman numerals like that. I think that's 6. So you beaten the entire series then? Crow is always bro. No! He's not always bro. No. I believed in him and he betrayed me. I know he gave me a headband. I saw that. I was like, what? Oh, that's number 4. Okay. Again, can't read Roman numerals for shit. So you had, I think there's one more then. I think they went up to 5? So you're way ahead of me. You're way ahead.
Rufus said, you need to think long and hard about what it is you're fighting for. For you, more than anyone else.
Yes, but they're also threatening to take everything that I love at the same time. It's not that simple, Crow, and you know it.
Yeah, but Crow.
Anyway, I think I've stuck around here for long enough. You're gonna be treated as a visitor. Well, sort of.
No.
It's about time for the higher-ups to head back to Heimdall, so go ahead and pass the time however you want.
However I want? What else can I even do here?
What is that? Their airship? God damn. Oh no, that's one of the little ones. What is with this dooming music they got going on? I feel like we're about to... Okay. Kion, Pepper, and Vita. And is that Rufus? Yeah, that's Rufus back there too. Oh well, they're gone. There's like 3 more Cold Steel, but not in... Oh, they're not in English. Ah, I see. Well, are you sure they're not in English? I'm pretty sure every single game in the Cold Steel series is in English. From what I could tell, it was.
There'll be no guards outside your room, so if you want to try and escape, be my guest.
Oh, snap. I'm sorry, my phone dropped. It almost dropped.
Just keep in mind that some members of Ouroboros and Zephyr are on board too. Not to mention me, Scarlet, and Vulcan.
I was about to, in my head, I was like, aren't they dead? I was like, no, it's just the glasses guy. Glasses guy is gone. He's dead. The other 2 were still alive.
So if you're up for a gamble of your own, get ready to take all of us on.
Damn.
Sounds fun.
Oh yeah, one more thing. There's this real cute visitor in the guest of honor's room on the 2nd floor. I think she'd perk right up if she saw you. So why not go pay her a visit?
That's either the princess or Elise, one or the other.
Just don't go making your girl jealous, okay?
I wonder who he means.
It can only be 2 people, Elise or the princess. It's one of the 2. Well, they aren't called Cold Steel, but they're a condition of the series. There's 3 more after. Really? I'm gonna have to look that up then. Because from what I know, Trails of Steel goes up to number 5. But if there's more after that, I'm gonna have to look into it.
He said she's in the guest of honors room.
I guess now we can venture to the ship and see what's going on.
Well, I can't waste much time here. I told everyone I'd definitely come back soon. Right now, I need to gather as much information as I can.
Who knows what our classmates are thinking? They're probably thinking that we're being tortured or something like that.
I can make my choice after that. At least then, it'll be an informed one.
Yeah, he's like, I need to know all the facts. I need to know what's really going on. The thing is, Kion Pepper over here, he wants to be like supreme leader of everything. You can tell from the way he's talking that that's his intention, but everyone else on his team has different goals in mind. And they're like, Okay, before I go into these rooms with the marked exclamation mark, because I think they're like story progression. So we really need to go around to the non-ones to see what's going on. There are trails in this... Oh, you're talking about the ones that aren't a part of the Trails of Cold Steel story, like the Trails of the Sky, Zero and Azure. I've heard about that one. And there was something else. Where's it? And then 3 after that aren't Oh, okay. I see. Cold Steel 1 through 4 is all done in English. Trails into Reverie is the next game, which comes out in 2023. After that, there's a new art. God dang! So they got a whole list of games they were trying to come out with. Alright, dang! I need to keep up. Reed, shut up! I'm trying to speak. All of them are a whole story. They're all related? Or are you just trying to say they're all in the same universe? Maybe. Well, that can be. Is it? I don't know. Okay, let's try to look at the map. Okay, we got a lot of this. Aren't there like a different floors though? KMS, thanks so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you. I feel like there are other floors though. I mean, there's stairs. I'm gonna have to assume there are other floors. Let's go up here and see what it says. Is it gonna say the same thing? Kind of. So, where are we right now? So we're gonna go all the way back, and we're just gonna go up to the front, just see what's going on. Cause I think this is just him just trying to get all the facts about his situation before he makes it like comes to the dark side, Reen. Anything here? No, nothing special here. How about here? Well, okay, so I can't get through here. All of them are the whole story. They're all related. Oh, they're all related. Could be all the trails are in one single universe and directly related to one another. So so technically I'm on the second game of the second story. Okay. I don't know if I would do the others, like Trails of the Sky or not. I don't know. I would definitely, I'm gonna look into them though, see if I would sometime in the future. Oh wait, I already went to this room, so I'm going to this room.
I can sense someone inside.
Okay, go in. Oh, is it Scarlet?
Come on in if you like.
That sounds like... Excuse me.
Yep, knew it. What's with her tattoo? I know we spoke at the same time, but what is with her tattoo? I can't get over it. It's like a skeleton spear type crap, and those words are too small for me to read. I think I see like, I don't know if that's Inferno or Imperial, I don't know what that says.
I'd heard you came on board yesterday, so I did wonder whether we would run into one another at some point.
Oh, I see that you're talking nice to me now.
Hello, Scarlet. Last time we spoke was a month and a half ago near Trista, I think.
Quite a memorable day for both of us, wasn't it? There's no need to stand over there. Come and have a seat. I'll pour us some tea.
You really don't have to.
She's so humble now.
Well, I guess there's no harm in chatting for a bit.
These tea leaves really are wonderful, aren't they?
Oh, so characters in the past games in the other series get mentioned in the third game? Alright, that's nice to know. So, note to self, certain names are probably going to go over my head because I probably won't know how significant they are.
Only the best for the airship of Erebonia's most powerful noble, I suppose.
Again, game developers of Cold Steel, thank you so much for all the voice acting you're doing for this stream, because usually my throat would be sore from all the voice acting I would do. I have yet had to voice act for not one voice yet, because there's so much voice acting going on right now. Just thank you. I appreciate the vacation right now. Vinny, thanks so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you. I know I like stumbled there for a second. I didn't know how to say what I was trying to say.
I have to admit, the fragrance is like no tea I've ever had before. You're right, though. It makes sense if it's something Duke Cayenne personally chose.
Could someone just write over the Duke and just put Cayenne Pepper? And that's his name. I don't care what anybody else says. His name is Cayenne Pepper. It's not Duke. It's Cayenne Pepper.
Oh? I was under the impression that your family is a part of the nobility too.
Technically, he is nobility, and technically he's not.
Your father is a baron, isn't he?
He might be a noble, but generally barons aren't all that wealthy. We live a relatively modest lifestyle.
Oh, really? I wouldn't have thought it before, but maybe my family was actually more well off than yours.
She's a noble?
And Scarlet, I heard she lost her old hometown when he went and built a railway through it.
What kind of family did you come from then?
Oh, they weren't nobles, if that's what you're wondering.
Oh.
They were just relatively wealthy farmers. We were almost local celebrities in a way.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he wants to know.
You're wondering how someone like me became a terrorist?
Yeah, he's just like, how does a farmer become a terrorist? That's what he was wondering.
All over your face.
Well, I can't deny that I'm curious. I heard that you lost your hometown because Osborne built a railway through it.
Oh, is that why it's more voiced? Because I'm playing this off my PC right now. So maybe that's why they're voiced? But why would they separate how much voice acting there is? If it depending on what you're playing it on. If anything, if it was me and I wanted to like do the game over, you know, revamp it up, I would do that for all platforms. I wouldn't just do it for certain ones. That's just me though. I don't know how the making I wasn't there for the meeting, okay? I wasn't there for the decision, so I don't know how it came to be. And also, for the people who don't know about Reen's outfit, his unspeakable costume. Apparently Elisa and Reen are the only ones that can get unspeakable costume. I don't understand why. They're the only ones that get it. There's like a whole bunch of different characters. I don't know why everyone can't have their own unspeakable costume. It's so weird. I don't know what led to that decision. Maybe, I don't know. Does anyone have an answer for that? Because I certainly don't. Because that's just weird to me. And also, some of the characters in here, they don't, none of them have the casual outfit option. Like, Toa. Not Toa, oh my god. Not Toa. Tavo, there you go. Tavo doesn't have one. I think Sharon doesn't have one. Claire doesn't have one, but Sarah does. It's just like, yo, what the fuck? Budget? I guess that's what it all comes down to. Budget. I mean, I was about to say it can't cost that much to make a DLC for the extra characters, but maybe it does. Comes for PC. Or XE did a lot of extra work for a while porting to PC, and that version was brought over to But why couldn't they go back and like, okay, we have all this extra work done for this game. All right, now let's apply those to the other versions. Because I'm thinking of another game that did a revamp, and I don't know if you guys heard of it. It was called Catherine, and then there was Catherine I was about to say Rebody. Catherine Full Body. And again, it was the same game, but it was vamped up. There were differences. Because Trail series is so big, they probably just don't have time to go backwards. Alright. I'll take that answer. I'll take that answer.
Oh, did C tell you? No, I suppose it must have been V. He never was one to keep quiet about things.
So, I mean, what happened?
Some things are best left unsaid, I think. It's not as if knowing would somehow allow you to change things.
I suppose.
You're so adorable, Reen. Now I know why C took a liking to you. What do you say? How about you come and fight with me and the other big girls and boys? It'll be fun, I promise.
Please, stop teasing me. Anyway, thank you for the tea. It wasn't just made with high-quality leaves. It was brewed exceptionally, too.
You're very welcome.
Oh, actually, I may as well ask while I have the chance. Where did you learn how to use that weapon of yours anyway? It's pretty unique.
Oh, that? I suppose it can't hurt to tell you. The holy city of Arteria.
The Arteria? Where the high seat of the Septian Church is?
I don't know where that is, so I can't be like, oh, about it.
That's the one. It's called a Templar sword, and it's a traditional weapon in the church. A few years ago, I was studying to be a sister and was trained in how to use it there.
You were gonna be a nun. I cannot picture that.
Surely you must be talking about some other church, right? You're telling me there are sisters in the Septian Church who use weapons like that?
There are more things in this world you don't know than you could possibly imagine. Well, it doesn't matter much now. I ended up returning to Erebonia before my training was complete.
Oh?
Anyway, that's all I'm telling you for now.
She's like, I'm not getting too deep into it.
I'll give you the full story if you decide to join us. Sound fair? And if you choose not to join, well, that way has its own charms, I suppose.
Alright. I was so surprised how humble and nice she is. It's so weird.
Being a lot friendlier than I expected her to be.
Yeah.
I wonder how much of what she was saying about being a sister was true.
Now I have to look at every nun in this game differently. I'd be like, you got like a knife under your skirt or something like that? Like, is that belt really a whip? I don't know. Xseed eventually dropped it though. CS3 onwards was picked up by Nisa. Oh, so they intended to, but then they stopped? Alright. I mean, again, I'll take that answer.
She seemed to really hate the Chancellor.
Eden, thanks so much for the follow on Twitter. Thank you. I'm just now seeing that. Thank you, much appreciated. I'm loving all the raids and follows today. Y'all are so nice.
I wonder what she intends to do now that he's gone.
I mean, it sounds like Scarlet can't go back to her hometown for obvious reasons. So, who knows? Maybe she'll make another farm. Maybe she'll go back to the church. I don't know. Once it's all over. Alright, next door. Is Vulcan in here?
I can sense someone inside.
Yes.
Judging by the fact that S is in the next room.
Yeah, it's probably Vulcan.
Huh? It's open. Come on in.
My detective skills are just on point today. Just
Excuse me.
Are you gonna be humble and nice too?
Oh, it's you. You finished talking with C?
His name's Crow, not C, and he's never going to be anything else for me.
Oh, I know his real name. To us, he's always gonna be C. That's our leader. He might be young, but each and every one of us look up to him and respect him. Anyway, take a seat. Got a whole lot of questions, I bet.
Does you asking that mean you're willing to answer them?
Depends on the question.
Yeah, he's still the same. Yeah, he hasn't changed since our last
Just out of
encounter.
curiosity, how many members does the Imperial Liberation Front have left? I know the explosion back in the mine was staged, obviously.
Sure was. Anyway, 10, give or take. We lost most of our members as soon as the war started kicking into gear.
Damn.
Oh. Is that because the group's primary objective had been fulfilled?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if your objective was to kill Osborn and you've done that, I can understand why people would leave or, you know, come to that decision like, alright, do we stay or go?
We all came from different backgrounds, but the one thing we had in common was that we hated that bastard's guts. So after he'd kicked it, most of the guys didn't really have any reason for sticking around. Can't say I blame him for calling it quits.
Crow said that seeing this war through to its end was the last part of his game. Are the members who haven't left sticking around for similar reasons?
Interesting question. Can't speak for the others, but me, I don't really care how this war goes.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm a former Jaeger who can hold his own in a fight. I've always lived for war.
Oh, so he doesn't really care what the outcome is. He's just like, as long as there's a war or a battle to fight, I'll keep going. I'm like, alright.
And teaching those dumbasses in the provincial armies how to pilot soldats is a job worth doing. Even if it's a pain. If we disband, I'll find myself something else to do.
I see. I can't defend the assassination of the Chancellor or what you did near Trista, but I'd be happy if you chose to disband at least.
You're a funny kid, being oddly nice to us after all the shit we caused, don't you think?
The cycle of hatred's gone on for long enough. The crimes you've committed will never vanish, but no one wants this war to go on longer than it has to. It's not as though you guys want war, do you?
I think he does. I mean, he kind of lives for it.
That's enough of the niceties. You've got time to worry about us. Use it to worry about yourself. Whether you choose to side with the Alliance or go against them, you've got a tough road ahead, whether you like it or not. Make sure to think long and hard before you decide. And if we end up as enemies again, show me what you got. On the battlefield, I mean.
Excuse me.
Yeah, his was short. Because he cut right to the chase. He was just like, I live for battle and war. As long as there's a path for me to fight, I will be there. I don't care how this war goes. I just want to fight. Alright, the end. Get the fuck out. That's literally how this whole conversation went.
Think I might have been too harsh on the kid.
No, you were yourself. You weren't harsh at all.
Still, probably perfect for the job.
He saw right through me. He's not wrong, though. I should be worrying about myself right now.
Yeah, you should.
He seemed kind of different, though. Like he'd lost his spark.
Lost his spark? How so? Did y'all sense that in him? That he lost his spark? I didn't get that feeling.
His sole objective in life seemed to be to get revenge for his old Jaeger Corps killed by Osborn.
Oh. So he's lost a part of the reason why he joined in the first place, but he still likes fighting, so that's why he's sticking around.
Maybe he's just not sure what to do with himself now that he's done just that?
I know I see freaking blue over there.
Good day to you, Reinschwarzer.
Oh, we finally get to see your eyes. I was not expecting goals.
What the? You're the Phantom Thief! You sure look comfortable. What are you doing here?
Why did Ring look so shocked that he was even there in the first place?
Ha ha! Why wouldn't I be? I'm as much a guest on this ship as you are. And who would deny themselves the pleasure of a ship so beautiful? The furnishings are immaculate. The food and wine are positively sumptuous. And I am of the firm belief that it's wasteful not to take advantage of the opportunities life presents you. Ah, and speaking of opportunities, don't just stand there. Take a seat and join me in having a drink. You've been blessed with the rare chance to sit and chat one-on-one with the most beloved thief of our time.
Oh my god.
I can't believe that's how you describe yourself.
I'm right with you, Rain. I'm right with you right there. Just, I can't believe he said all that with a straight face.
Well, what the hell? I'll have a drink. Nothing alcoholic, though. Funny. I didn't realize you'd met Prince Olivert.
Ha! Indeed. There are few even among royals whose palate is so refined as his. Between our shared love of beauty and fundamental difference of opinion on the nature of love, he forever remains an endless source of entertainment for me.
I suddenly feel very sorry for him.
He probably appears like out of nowhere and he's just like, dear God, see you again.
What happened down in Liberl sounds pretty amazing, though. I'd heard there were problems with orbital technology in southern Ereboni at the time, but I had no idea that was why.
Ha ha! That magnificent floating city was quite the sight to behold, let me tell you. Oh, how I wish I could have shown it to you. It would have changed your view of the world completely.
It really does sound amazing. Wait. Why am I sitting here having a friendly discussion with a wanted criminal?
I mean, you've already done that 3 times already. This is the 4th. You know, 4th time's a charm, you know? Might as well keep going.
He has so many interesting and unusual stories, I got completely caught up listening to them.
Ha ha! A thief of my caliber can steal much more than objects, Reed. There. I was able to steal much of your time and your interest. Perhaps I stole your heart as well.
No.
Rest assured that did not happen. Your stories were interesting, though, I'll admit. By the way, you wouldn't happen to know where Prince Olivert is now, would you? Last I checked, he wasn't actively fighting against the Alliance.
Ha ha! I imagine Duke Cayenne would welcome a man like the Prince with open arms into the Alliance, if he so wished to join.
So he's off the radar then.
To my knowledge, he was always wary of the Chancellor himself. But I digress. I'm afraid not even I know where he is at the moment. However, I'm inclined to believe that wherever he's hiding, The Crimson Wings is there with you.
So the Courageous is missing too then. Although the Duke's got some nerve if he expects Prince Oliver to side with him after he imprisoned the rest of the Imperial family.
But think, these kinds of things are simply what the great nobles of this country have always done. The War of the Lions, too, was brought about by numerous families of some standing, backing potential successors to the throne. Emperor Drycles, as a late arrival to the war, was a mere exception to the rule. I wonder, does Prince Oliver think himself as the second coming of Drycles?
I don't know. I'm gonna say I don't know, but his personality doesn't seem like he would be.
One of which is to bring the winds of change to Thor's military academy. A gust of fresh air, if you will. I'll admit, I hesitated to allow it, but I decided to place my hopes in you. We believed then, as we still do, that one day you all will be a great light that can push back the darkness of this country.
I don't think he does.
Yeah, his personality wouldn't match that.
From what I can tell, he intends to try and end this war in a slightly different way from Drycles.
Oh? Do tell.
Sorry, but I should be going. Thanks for all the interesting stories. They helped me work through things in my head a bit.
Oh, we put the mask back on.
Hear it. I will be waiting at the edge of my seat to hear which path you choose. Join us, and you'll be warmly welcomed. Naturally, I'm fascinated by you as the Azure Knight's pilot, but I'm even more fascinated with that brute strength of yours. I would love the chance to see the power of an ogre up close.
I doubt it's half as interesting as what you're thinking.
I think that's the first time in the game so far that it's been named as the ogre. Because everyone else is like, oh my god, where's that strange power? But that's the first time someone said ogre. And even freaking McBurn, oh my god. he was just like, are you a mixed blood?
Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
But McBurn seems to be more, I'm gonna say, pure-blooded than he is, because he recognized it. All right, on to the next person, and I still got time. I keep my eye on the clock. I'm like, we got about 4 people. I think there's like 5 in total. So I think there's another person, I think, on the 2nd floor.
I wonder who's in here.
We got a visitor?
Is that... No, it can't be Rufus. He's gone. I don't think it... Is it my boy McBurn?
Come on in.
Oh my god, who the deep-ass voice. Okay, never mind. It's not my boy McBurn. It's the dynamic duo, Fee's freaking older brothers over here.
Excuse me.
I thought I was getting excited for no reason. Shit. What's with the music?
Figured it was you. Sup?
Have a seat. Bourbon? I suppose not.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I really shouldn't. How come you guys are being so friendly, though? I mean, we're on opposing sides and all.
Why wouldn't we be? It's not like we're on a battlefield right now. We're Jaegers. Nothing unusual about us trying to cut some throats one day that's sitting in a bar with the same guys the next.
Wow.
Of course, if you would rather fight with us, that can be arranged.
I shall have to politely decline. For one thing, I don't think I'd stand the slightest chance of taking you two down.
Hey now, no need to be so pessimistic. Fee seems to think pretty highly of you. Have a little more faith in yourself.
At the very least, you'd be able to give us a real fight in your divine night. Not that I'd have any intention of losing even then.
The scary thing is, I'm pretty sure he's dead serious.
Yeah.
Well, they're used to taking out tanks. They probably have their ways.
But why the intense music? And it's still slightly intense.
Oh yeah? Ranking 72nd for the year in an academy full of big shot students ain't half bad.
And it's really not. There's probably like over probably over 1,000. And you rank 72, that's pretty impressive.
Brings a tear to my eye to see our little Fee putting her heart into her education.
And don't forget, she was the youngest of her classmates, too. The boss was right when he said that she can do anything she puts her mind to.
You got that right.
Maybe joining the gardening club will make her a bit more ladylike, too. Oh, who am I kidding?
She's still young. She has plenty of time to develop on that front if she so pleases.
They're like parents. They're literally acting like a mom and a dad right now, just concerned for their child.
They really seem to adore her. Like two proud parents talking about their child.
Yo, I just said that. Man, me and Reed are on the same page here. We're feeling these two out.
And yet... If you don't mind me asking, why did you leave Fee behind? After your boss was killed in a battle with his sworn enemy, I mean.
Oh, Fee told you about that.
It sounds like you're closer to her than I thought you were.
Uh-oh. The tone of his voice is not good.
I trust this is simply me being paranoid. But you haven't tried making any moves on her.
They're just like, you about to get your ass whooped.
No, of course not. I wouldn't dream of it. I just want to know why you'd abandon her when she obviously means so much to the two of you. She thought of you all like family. Why did you leave her all alone?
Well, we had our reasons. Let's leave it at that.
Okay.
I know you want to know, but you're not the one we should be telling that to.
True.
We'll be sure to tell Fee our reasons in due time. Until then, leave the issue be.
Alright. I can accept that. Still, she's our classmate. In that sense, she's like family to me, to us, too. And we feel that way about her just as strongly as you do. I want to be perfectly clear on that.
Fighting words right there.
Still, we'll remember you said that. Returning to the matter at hand. You're sure you haven't tried to make any moves on
Oh
her?
my god.
Come on, spit it out.
They really are like two overprotective fathers.
That is so funny. Like, are you sure? Are you sure?
I was hoping to get a bit more out of them about what Zephyr is up to. All we did was talk about Fee the whole time.
Because that's all they care about.
Oh well. At least now I know that the guys in Zephyr really cared about her, so it wasn't a complete waste of time.
Alright, on to the next door. Please let it be my boy. Please let it be my boy.
I can sense someone inside.
Oh shit.
What the?
Okay, that's a good sign. It might be my boy. My boy. And drum roll. Yes, it's my boy, McBurn.
Oh, it's you.
Hello. I have missed you since the last 30 minutes that I saw you.
Forgot you were staying here too.
Yeah. What was that?
Please, I really hope he tells us something about our power.
It's gone now anyway. Maybe it was just my imagination.
So what's up? I couldn't give a damn whether you joined the Alliance or not, to be honest.
Oh, I didn't come here for any specific reason.
Yeah.
Interesting. You mixed by any chance?
Could I sit and talk to you for a while?
What a pain in the ass. So, what do you want to ask?
Oh my god, he even sits down cool. As you can tell, I love everything about McBurn, except his name. That lazy ass name they gave him. I am so sorry. Lazy ass name they gave him. My poor boy. I will never get over that. I will never get over it.
When we ran into each other back near Bereahard, you asked a weird question. Something about being mixed?
Oh, that?
I didn't have the chance to figure out what that meant at the time, but what did you...
Don't know if I can even explain that one. It's just something you feel. What we've got mixed into us is obviously different in strength and nature. It's kind of hard to put into words.
Yeah, seems that way. I know you're not trying to confuse me on purpose, but I really can't wrap my head around what you're saying.
Just watch.
Huh?
There's no trick to it. I'm not using an ornament, it's not magic. And I'm not using an artifact either. I just will fire to appear, and it does.
So it's just a totally unnatural ability?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Something that just gives you results, without the processes you'd usually have to go through to obtain them. You've got one too, right?
Yeah, his strength and his speed, his ogre, his beast mode.
True. That power of mine wasn't something I gained from training.
You've had that since birth.
I don't even know where the power itself is coming from.
It's the same kind of thing. People who can do things like that usually have something mixed into them. Something foreign, unnatural, mixed into their body itself. Different to the church's stigmas. Looks like a pretty small part of it in your case, though.
Oh.
There, huh? Anyway, I couldn't tell you how, where, or why whatever it is got mixed into you. Sure, you've got more questions, but sorry. I can't answer them.
No, it's okay. You've answered enough already. I feel like I understand myself a little better now, actually.
You know what I can't understand is the hat that your freaking coat is clipping into the chair.
Good for you, I guess. So, we done now?
He's like, get out of my room.
Yeah, thanks for your time. Oh yeah, so how much of you is unnatural?
Me? All of me.
Oh my god! Holy shit! His eyes change color and everything. Oh my god. My love for you has just spiked, McBurn. Like, oh my god. I will never forget that. Oh, that was a moment there.
His circumstances seem very different from mine.
Yeah, he didn't say a part of me, he didn't say a bigger chunk, he said all of me, and in a freaking demonic ass voice. Holy shit. I still love you.
Guess all I can do is remember what he said. Maybe there will come a time when it'll all make sense. I'm sure one day I'll find out what this power of mine is. What the story behind me being given this power as a kid is. One day.
Is this the last door? Just to make sure. Oh, no, it's not. There's another one right here. Okay. Let me guess. Let it be this freaking shield lady that I hate with all my being.
Huh? I think I can sense someone inside. Given the circumstances, I imagine it must be one of the people who fought us in Ymir.
Oh, no voice this time?
Huh? It's open.
Hello?
It's empty. Weird. I could have sworn I sensed someone in here. Oh.
Shield lady? Oh no! It's her! I totally forgot about her. Yeah, we don't know her name yet.
Looking at her lying down like this, she really is just a child. Maybe 12 or 13? Somewhere close to Milliam's age.
I really wonder if they're related. Like, actually, like, sisters, siblings.
How did a kid like this end up fighting with the Alliance?
Ew. Who's calling me?
Is she talking in her sleep?
Situation assessed. Location is a room inside the guest area of the Pentagrul. 9 hours have passed since initial loss of consciousness.
Guess she's sleeping comfortably enough here. Then again, she needs it at her age. She's got plenty of growing left. Wait.
Huh?
Good morning?
Reen Schwarzer. Why are you here? Unless my memories have been tampered with, I believe this room was solely allocated to me.
Oh, it was. Sorry. If I'd known you were sleeping, I wouldn't have come in here.
So you're an intruder then? Clown Soleus.
No, it was just an innocent mistake.
Oh, damn.
Whoa, can we at least talk about this?
Damn. He's about to rock Reen shit.
No mercy for trespassers. So you claim to have no inappropriate motives for sneaking into this room.
Not claim! I really didn't!
But once you walked in, you fell victim to temptation and chose to act in accordance to your desires.
Oh my gosh.
No, I didn't!
Everyone in this game thinks that Reen is the biggest pervert.
How many times do I have to explain what happened before you'll believe me?
I was making a joke. Had you any intention of harming me, Clown Soleus would have attacked you. That he didn't proves your innocence.
Oh, right. Then what was all that for? Oh, whatever. I suppose it's my own fault for coming in without permission. Anyway, I've cleared my name. I'll see you some other time, probably.
If that's what you want to do, you didn't come to ask me anything then?
Well, no. Honestly, I didn't even know you were in here. I do have a lot I'd like to ask you, though. And just as much I'd like to say to you. Okay, if you're offering, what are your reasons for helping the Alliance? Why do you have a puppet just like Milliam? Just who are you?
The answer to your first question is, I was ordered to do so. As all information regarding Clown Soleus is confidential, I am unable to answer your second question. And as for the last one, I am unable to fully comprehend the depth of your question.
Oh, forget it. You abducted my sister and the princess. Whether you were ordered to or not doesn't change that. And it's not something I think I can forgive. See you around. Sorry. That was probably too harsh.
Yeah, even she looked so sad. She was like, oh, but I work for them. It was nothing personal. It's just business. You see her face. She looked like she's about to cry just then.
I can't pretend to know anything about your circumstances, but I do know that you didn't abduct them of your own free will. Anyway, with that said, I'll be going. Maybe we'll have a chance to talk again sometime.
The Black Workshop.
What?
That's the name of the place I belong to. It was they who loaned me to the Noble Alliance. Unless you choose to join the Alliance, that is the most I'm able to disclose to you.
I will remember these words.
The name doesn't ring any bells.
It's probably like another secret organization or something like that. Probably a place that like lends out assassins or anything that you need to like people like where she is now.
And loaned? That makes it sound like, I suppose it's none of my business. Thanks for telling me. I'll be sure to remember that name.
I can't see doing so holding any real purpose for you. Incidentally, did you have any untoward motives behind what you just did?
I knew she was about to comment on it. She's probably never gotten a head pat in her entire life.
No, I did not. The Black Workshop? Loaned? Sounds like stuff worth remembering.
All right, so I think we have one more place to go to, but I'm gonna go back to the second floor to make sure this isn't the only place. Wait, is there like a door at the other end of it? Okay, there wasn't. All right, making sure. Apparently there's a person down here.
This should be the guest of honor's room. It sounds like whoever's in there is busy. Might be better to swing by later.
Okay. So I can't do that, so we're gonna go to the other side, if there is anything on the other side. I still can't get over what McBurn said to me. I'm still thinking about it. Alright. Oh, I can just swing on in? Alright, cool. Oh, it's you. My least favorite character.
Having to travel to and from Crossbell like this is utterly exhausting. No, I mustn't complain. I'm doing this for the sake of my lord.
Didn't I see her in Legram?
Who goes there? Wait! You're the Ashen Knight's pilot.
I remember you now. You're with Ouroboros. Duvali the Swift.
Have you no shame? Is it perhaps normal for you to barge into a lady's room unannounced? You and that Arseid are only as bad as each other, I swear. Learn your place!
Actually, I just walked through the door normally. I should have probably knocked before I came in, though. Sorry about that.
Oh no, she had to get dressed, right?
So, now that we're understood, what do you want? Have you come to tell me that you'll be fighting on our side after all?
Can you not jump to conclusions? Besides, it's not like you're working with the Alliance because you agree with what they're doing.
Oh, naturally. Lady Clotilde seems to have a purpose of her own. But for my part, I have no obligation to help the Alliance whatsoever. I'm simply cooperating because I was told doing so was necessary to the plan.
Plan? I'm not sure what she's getting at.
Yeah, so everyone's got their own motives, so it's kind of like, what's her plan, though?
Just so we're clear, that lord you keep mentioning isn't Vita Clotilde, is it?
No. She may be an Anguis like her, but my lord is the 7th, not the 2nd. She's the leader of the Stahlritter, the great light which guides us. Gallant yet beautiful, proud yet merciful. She's the strongest knight of all. And oh, she's simply divine.
Well, you've made it clear how great you think she is.
Yep.
So the head of the Stahlritter is also a woman?
She certainly is. And if you must know, 100 swordsmen of your strength couldn't hope to equal her. No, 1,000. Even 10,000 of you wouldn't be able to so much as scratch her.
Okay, I get it. She's strong. Still, if she's a woman who could be described as the strongest knight of all, Laura already noticed the similarity between the Eisenritter and Stahlritter, but she really does sound like Saint Sandlot.
I see I've got you thinking. Incidentally, I may have already mentioned her title, but one can never share my lord's glory too many times. She's known as the Steel Maiden.
The Steel Maiden, huh?
But isn't that other girl's family, like ancestor? Dang, of that girl that's always trying to put, concoctions, love potions into the cookies and shit. That girl from the academy. Or am I wrong?
And with that, I believe that's enough idle chatter. If you didn't come to tell me that you'll be fighting on our side, then we remain enemies. As such, we shouldn't be standing here being friendly with one another.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Sorry for bothering you. Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to ask. You're not an enforcer like Blue Blanc or Sharon, right? Is there any reason for that?
You just had to ask. Enforcers are selected by the Society's leader, the Grandmaster. And in order to be selected as one and given a number, that person needs to be burdened by some kind of darkness. But just so we're clear, there is no correlation between having a number and one's strength, alright? I'm quite strong.
Yes, Sharon said so earlier in the game. There's no correlation between their ranking and their strength, except for my boy McBurn, who has the number of 1. And Sharon says that he is probably the most strongest of all the enforcers. Okay? So other than him, it doesn't matter.
I didn't say you weren't, but it makes perfect sense. You don't strike me as someone who's carrying any kind of darkness with you.
I mean, I don't think she's strong. We almost whooped her ass. Literally 2 more strikes to the noggin and we would have taken her out.
You're refreshingly sincere. Like someone who hates anything that strays from the path of righteousness.
I'll thank you not to spout such nauseating drivel in my presence. Now get the hell out of my room!
Aw, she got embarrassed. Still my least favorite villain. Least favorite.
Chased me out. I'm really curious about the Steel Maiden. Could she really have some connection with the Lance Maiden?
I mean, someone was there to save our ass that one time.
Perhaps even with the woman who helped us during our August field study.
Alright, let's do a nice save right here. Just in case. Do I go down a floor or something like that? Maybe it's up a floor. Oh, it's probably back at the freaking room. I'm gonna guess it's Princess Alphine. That's what I'm gonna. I don't think it's Elise.
I think the mate's finished working in there now. I wonder who's using this room though.
Yes? Who is it? Please come in.
That sounds like... Excuse me.
See, I knew it. I'm on point. I'm good at guessing. My detective skills, ladies and gentlemen, my detective skills are just on point.
I had a feeling it was you, but I didn't dare to hope.
It's you. It's really, really you.
Your Highness.
How did you get here? This all feels like a dream. Please don't tell me it is. I don't think my heart could handle the disappointment.
It's really me. I'm so glad you're safe. I'm so sorry that you had to go through all of this. If I hadn't been so weak and careless, none of this would have happened.
You mustn't apologize. Simply being able to see you again is more than I could have hoped for.
You must have been really lonely. I'm here for you now, though. I might not be the most reliable person for the job, but I'm not going anywhere.
If it wasn't...
So that's what you've been doing all this time?
If it wasn't for the fact that I already knew that these two aren't a couple, I thought I would have been looking in a romantic scene right now. That's literally it. I'm just gonna say that and move on.
Yeah. I was happy all of us were able to get back together again, but then yesterday, I ended up being invited onto the ship by Duke Cayenne. That's why I'm here, talking to you.
I do recall thinking things were a little noisier than usual yesterday. Now I know why. Strange as it may sound, I suppose I owe the Duke my thanks. After all, if not for his invitation, we wouldn't have been able to find each other like this.
Sorry. I wish I could say I'd snuck on board to rescue you or something. Incidentally, I hesitate to ask, but...
You want to know where Elise is, right? She's not on this ship, I'm afraid. I can't say for sure, but I believe she's been taken to the same place as my parents.
Really?
I'm sure it isn't news to you that my mother, father, and Cedric have been imprisoned somewhere, and apparently, they've chosen Elise to be my family's attendant. So it's likely wherever they've been taken, she's right there with them.
Really? I'm not sure whether to feel relieved or what.
I can hardly blame you. I feel exactly the same way, even.
But why were you alone imprisoned on this airship? Surely there must be some reason.
It's probably just, you know, like a trump card, like, hey, if you take down this ship, you take down the princess too, or something like that.
That was Duke Cayenne's decision. I believe he's using me to suppress potential rebellion in areas occupied by the Alliance, by having me address the people and calm them down.
Forgive me for saying so, but that's a little messed up. Using you like that.
I don't especially mind doing it, honestly. It's a simple enough task. People all across Erebonia are uneasy about this war. And as princess, I should do what's within my power to help calm their nerves.
But at the expense of your own feelings? I know you want to help, but you can't be happy about being used as the Alliance's puppet to deceive them. Plus, you've been forcibly separated from your family, your best friend. You don't even know where they are.
Yes, but... Oh, why even bother? You see through everything, don't you, Reen? Anyway, putting my feelings aside, what do you plan to do now? I presume you don't intend to actually do whatever Duke Cayenne tells you to.
Well... I'm really not sure what to do. The longer this war goes on, the more people will suffer because of it. But even so, I don't feel as though siding with the Noble Alliance is the right course of action.
Yeah.
And the same goes for the Imperial Army. I can't in good conscience side with them either.
I see.
There's so much to think about. You're being used as a puppet against your will, and then Elise is imprisoned somewhere too, being forced to do who knows what. I have to act somehow to change things.
That wasn't your fault, Reen.
Ever since I was taken in by my family all those years ago, I've tried to be a brother figure to her. I became the person I am today because of them. They've always loved me like they would a real son. And she's always treated me like a real older brother. You saw that power of mine, didn't you? And what I look like when I use it?
Well, yes, I did.
Back when I was a kid, something just like that happened. I ended up using it right there in front of her. She should have been terrified of me. But if she was, she never once let it show. She treated me exactly the same as before. And that was when I swore, deep within my heart, no matter what happened, no matter what I had to do, I would always protect her. And that's why I can't help but wonder. I can't help but wonder if now's the time to live up to that promise. If I should put her before everything else, even if I have to ignore or outright betray my own personal beliefs in the process.
Reen. As your honorary little sister, I order you to get a hold of yourself!
What? Your Highness.
I know Elise far better than you think I do. In fact, I'd even go as far as to say I know her better than you. Reen, she's already told me so much about what happened 8 years ago. She told me about how that snowy day was what inspired you to take up the sword. She told me how traumatic that moment was for you. How what happened stays with you even now. And she even told me that, while she hated how she felt the tiniest bit happy because of it.
I know I'm not saying anything, I'm just letting this moment pass by.
Because it meant that your attention, your guilt, and your sense of responsibility were directed towards her and no one else. And she knew more than anyone how selfish that was. She may have had other reasons for choosing to go to Saint Estrella, but her main reason was that she didn't want you to keep feeling guilty because of her. More than anything else. She wanted to free you of your burden. You should know, when you joined Thor's and were making new friends, and you finally seem to be moving forward, she felt a little jealous, and even a little lonely at being left behind. But she was so very, very happy for you too. So please, Reen, please don't use Elise to justify not choosing your place in this war. Because I know for a fact, she wants you, of all people, to carve your own path and find true happiness.
He said I, but it was just ...
How could I have been so blind? All this time I thought I was trying to protect her. And it's been the other way around since the start. And that's not just true for her either. Mom, Dad, Master Ka-Fai.
When are we ever gonna meet this master guy? Like, are we ever going to see him in the game or in any of the future games? Is he always just gonna be that man of legend? The man who taught me the sword?
All my friends at Thor's? They've been supporting me this whole time. How could I have missed something so obvious? I think I finally understand what I've been lacking inside of me all this time. I was so focused on trying to protect others, I never stopped to think about how relationships go both ways. Others try to support me just like I try to support them, and I have as much of an effect on them as they do on me. How did I not realize before now? I'm sorry, Master. I think you gave me that intermediate scroll a bit too soon. What? Better to realize late than never, I suppose.
Are we getting a new ability or something?
Because now I finally feel like I'm ready. As long as I keep that fact in mind, I won't lose control again.
Reen has attained a new state of mind. He is now ready to use a new craft, spiritual unification, when the time comes. What does it do? When the time comes.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I've got you to thank for that. Forget honorary. You sounded just like my real sister for a minute. So, thank you. I think it's time we get going. I wouldn't want to keep my classmates waiting any longer than I already have.
A pity, but you're right. I was rather hoping we could stay like this a little while longer. But I suppose all good things have to come to an end. Take care of yourself, Reen. I'll leave Elise's rescue to you. No matter what it takes, please. Why are you shaking your head?
I said it's time we get going, didn't I?
Yeah, I was like, didn't he say we? He didn't say I, he said we. He's like, bitch, you coming with me. He said, I ain't gonna leave you here.
There's no way I'm leaving my sister's best friend imprisoned in a place like this. I will get the two of us off this ship. So stay close to me.
Right!
Princess Alphine joined the party. She's just with us now.
So, do you have an escape plan?
Valimar, the Azure Knight, is on the deck. He's chained up there. But if we can get to him, I'm sure we can find some way to use him to get away from here. First, though, we need to find a way to get out of this part of the ship without anyone noticing.
Alright then. I never imagined I'd be running away from here with you at my side. Elise is going to be so envious.
Anyway, let's get going.
Someone's gonna stop us. Like, I'm gonna have to save just in case, but I'm pretty sure someone's gonna stop us. She's a level 60. What can she do? Oh, we got Tyr, and Kale. She's got quite a bit of magic. She's definitely the healer type. She's got this cute little cover too. Unicorn. Someone's gonna stop us. I already know. Somebody is going to stop us.
There are a lot of very strong people here. so try to keep your voice down.
Not to worry.
Uh-oh, he's gone. Oh, wait. I need to go this way? Yeah, because if I go through the hallway, they're just going to be like, nah, you can't go this way, bruh. Oh, we're going through the vent.
This looks like... Thought so. It's a vent.
Well, that's convenient. Might it lead to somewhere else on the ship, you think?
Most likely. Still, I can't very well ask a princess to crawl through a vent.
Nonsense, Reen. Of course you can. I'm ready to begin our great escape.
It's going to be all dark inside. And probably filthy, too.
A little bit of darkness and dirt never hurt anyone. I had to travel through some fairly narrow underground passages when escaping from Heimdall, too. All right? How about I go first? I'm smaller than you, after all.
No, definitely
because he doesn't want to end up looking up for dress.
Well, as long as you're all right with it. But I'll be going first. Like I said before, just stay close to me.
All right, then.
You'd think a princess would be more mindful when she's wearing a dress.
Exactly. Let's go!
I'm surprised. It's not dirty at all in here.
Maybe it's because the ship's newly built?
This is a long-ass vent. Opsley, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Oh, there's a corner.
Yes, there are corners everywhere.
Maybe past the guest area then.
Oh my god, what is this doom music?
Looks like we're in the clear for that part of the ship at least.
My, that was intense. It's like I've stepped right into the world of one of those spy novels that are so popular these days.
Anyway, here's hoping we can make it to the deck without getting caught.
What is it?
Soldiers are coming this way. Keep a safe distance and let me handle this.
It feels like the closest thing we have to someone ordinary around here is that kid. It's pretty nerve-wracking having to be around them all.
I just wish I could get to see Princess Alphen in person.
Oh.
What?
Too late.
Oh, okay.
Let's move.
There!
You missed? How do you miss?
It's my turn. Arcus, activate!
Ow. Ow.
It's my turn.
Oh, I'm about to lose. Oh my god. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. What the fuck? No, we're not gonna weaken. No. Fuck that shit. You know what? Fuck this. I was trying to save my ass crap, but you wanna pull this shit. You missed.
Gladly. Arcus,
was so pissed off about that. Like, it was just like, pfft, death.
That wraps things up in a neat little bow.
Come on, fill up my overdrive. I can't use it with her. Not yet, anyway.
No, you're strong.
Are you alright, Your Highness?
Yes, I'm fine. Thanks to you, of course. Let's be going. I'll be sure to stay very close to you.
Good. Alright, here we go.
Let's go back to the healing. Da, da, da. I think... Yeah, I think this leads back to the hallway that we were just at. Yeah. No. Oh, nope.
Right.
My turn.
There we go. I'm trying to remember how to sprint. I forgot. I don't see anything here. I want to know what Braveheart is. Alright, so it gives you a lot.
I don't suppose escaping through the windows would be an option.
No. We would die.
Probably not. We'll have to do this the long way.
Go in. Ew. Can you like... Oh, okay.
There they are! Recover the princess!
Who?
2 soldiers, 1 military monster. Shouldn't be a problem. Stay back, please.
Right. Good luck, Green.
Let's move. Activate.
Oh, come on. Come on. Stop knocking me out.
That's pretty good. My turn. Burn to ash. Fall. How careless.
This is ridiculous. How strong are these damn...
Thanks. Huh.
Yo, bruh, this is ridiculous.
Thanks.
And I just go right back down.
Thanks.
It's my turn. Arcus, activate!
I'm not done yet.
Wait, fire. Okay, definitely fire.
Burn to ash. Fall! Now's our chance. Your Highness!
Understood!
Thanks.
God dang. Ow.
Huh.
Oh, you suck.
Huh.
Oh, you suck.
I'm sorry, everyone.
This is ridiculous. I've been good. It's just that these soldiers seem to be amazingly strong for no reason. Everyone's beating my ass.
My turn.
I'm getting rid of you first.
Gladly!
Come on! Stop! Oh my god! This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Yo. Yo, what the hell? It's that powerful attack because the moment he's down, the game is over.
Good luck, Reed!
That's the thing. Cause she's pretty much she's like a healer type. She's not meant for combat. She has a ton of magic, yeah, but if she's the only one, then I'm pretty much gonna get fucked up. See, look, stop! Stop with that stupid ass move! Yo.
Gladly!
I'm gonna do it again.
Let's move. Burn to ash. Fall! Now! Your Highness!
There we go, overkill. I'm glad it's an overkill. Y'all fucking deserve it. Triple kill too.
Oh, Rain! My hero!
Thank you, Your Highness.
We got one overdrive, but we still can't use it with her.
I did it! I'm shocked how skilled you are with arts.
You are? You're so sweet.
We're gonna save again, because... I will say, I know I can go in here. Nothing in here, okay. Is there anything useful in here? Nope, no treasure chest or nothing. Ain't going in there. Oh, come on. So he's blocking the place to the right. You know what? I'm gonna wait for him to get a little further. Come on, move. Move. There you go. Oh my god, you almost got me.
A staircase!
Hopefully this will lead to the deck.
Okay, can't modify anything. Alright, we're gonna do another save.
How did you get ahead of us?
I knew it. Yep. Yep, I knew it.
Ha ha! I'll freely admit I wasn't actually expecting you to join the Alliance, but not even in my wildest dreams did I imagine you'd try to flee the ship with our dearest princess.
You're a bold one, I'll give you that.
I wasn't expecting to run into either of you on the way out either. You guys aren't called the Phantom Thief and Duvalie the Swift for nothing.
Trying to praise us won't get us to let you pass.
Ha ha! Princess Alfin is one of this nation's most precious treasures. You surely couldn't have thought that I, the Phantom Thief, would allow you to steal her from us, could you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone was gonna notice. I was just like, someone's gonna notice.
I'm not being stolen by anyone. If anything, I was the one who whispered sweet nothings into his ear and tempted him to run away with me.
That sounds so wrong. Don't tell them that.
Oh my! What a passionate young lady you are. Forgive me for being so presumptuous. You've no doubt taken after your brother in more ways than one.
And look how Ring just looks back concerned. He was like, don't tell them that. It sounds weird.
I'd like to believe that I'm not quite the oddball he is. I couldn't agree more with his belief that love is the truest form of beauty, however.
Really now?
They're actually hitting it off.
I know, they're like the best friends right now.
I think that's enough messing around for one day. You're an enforcer, Blue Blanc. Take your work seriously and behave!
Ha ha! I think the number of enforcers who take things seriously are in the minority, I'm afraid. Still, you're right about us having played around for long enough. I find the many mysteries surrounding you fascinating, but there's a certain appeal to them remaining forever unsolved, too.
You may think yourself a swordsman, but allow me to show you how little you truly know.
If I was struggling against soldiers, I'm about to struggle against these two.
Are you sure you can do this?
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. The gap in skill between us is small enough that I should be able to force our way through.
Oh?
He said, oh, really?
Small? The difference in our strength is like night and day, you boor. And if you're foolish enough to be unable to see that, then allow me to make you realize your folly and pay for your arrogance.
Yeah, they both took offense to that. She did more than he did. He was like, oh, a challenge. Oh, alright. You think you take me by yourselves, even though you struggled with the entire class behind you? And she took immediate offense. She was like, oh, no, you did not just say that.
The one being foolish and arrogant is you. My.
Green?
I owe me being able to do this to you, Your Highness. You and Elise. No. Everyone who's done anything to aid us in coming this far deserves thanks.
What? This is the most peaceful beast mode moment ever.
What's happened to him?
Could this be your ogre power?
8 leaves, 1 blade school, intermediate level. I, Green Schwarzer, will be your opponent.
Oh shit.
I will enjoy this.
This is his ogre power?
Okay, that barely hit a scratch.
Gather on my blade.
Come on, take him out. Oh, almost halfway.
My minions.
Missed. Oh, no counter? Damn. Okay, that hit.
My turn.
Fatal leaf cutter? It's fatal.
Now.
I'm not done yet. Yeah. Here we go. Marcus, activate.
Have some of these.
I won't give up. My turn. Burn to ash. Fall.
Oh.
How can this be happening? What is he?
Ha ha ha! Splendid! Simply splendid!
Yeah, they were getting a little worried because they were losing so fast. They're like, oh shit.
So you finally conquered your power and made it your own, did you? You continue to fascinate me, Reed.
Green.
Forgive me, Your Highness.
What for?
He's like, bye.
Goodness.
Wait just a damn
They're so pissed off. They're like, wait a minute here. Bitch, come back down and fight us.
Whoa, what's going on here?
I don't know, but I don't think it's worth us chasing after them.
Is McBurn about to come out? Maybe? I don't know.
We'll make our way directly to the deck. Are you alright, Your Highness?
Yes, perfectly. My heart just feels as if it's about to burst.
That doesn't sound very fine.
Come on, is now really the time to be flirting with each other?
You're here too.
You got some real guts, kiddo. But you ain't getting past us.
Zephyr's guard shall not be easily broken.
He said, double team, bitch.
Looks like he's picked up a few tricks from our fee.
Yep.
The targets have broken our line of defense. Commencing pursuit.
I'm sorry about that, Your Highness.
He just talks casually.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. But, can I hold on to you a little tighter?
Of course.
Targets in sight. Commencing capture. My suspicions outlining you as an indecent person seem to have been confirmed.
Can you not make me out to be some kind of pervert all the time, please?
Oh my god. Whoa. Damn. He's going through them like it's nothing. Oh shit. Elden Ring looks... I keep hearing about this game. Why is it being so hyped up? Can you explain that to me? Because I'm not understanding. Is it because of who made it? I don't know why people are hyping it up. It's all over my feed. I don't understand why this is so popular. Shed some light for me.
Target lost.
Target lost. He is going through them like nothing. He's like, bye.
I underestimated you, Reen Schwarzer, in more ways than one.
I'm so sorry, Your Highness. I didn't really have any choice but to do that. I realize that's no excuse.
This is the longest time he stayed in ogre mode.
I know you didn't, but she seemed even younger than me. How could you, Reen? That truly is indecent.
Oh my god.
Try not to pay any attention to what she says about me. There's the exit.
Don't change the subject.
McBurn, are you about to go? Or are you too lazy to come out to the door? I bet Crow's gonna probably be there guarding it though.
That's the Ashen Knight? Isn't that
McBurn! I knew it.
Crow? And
Huh. So that's how it manifests for you.
You finally mastered that power you got, huh? Still, you're one busy guy, you know that? One minute you're down in the dumps, the next, you've got one of the cutest girls in the country cheering you up.
Well, I can't deny it. But she wasn't the only one. It was my sister, our classmates, and even you, in a sense.
Elden Ring is an open world Dark Souls. Oh god. So basically don't touch it is what I'm hearing from that. Because I saw how y'all get down in Dark Souls and yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, I would die a horrible. I probably would never beat the game, most likely. Like I already know. I got the game controls on the PC. It's not for you. Oh, see, told you. Like, yeah.
Come on. Can't say I'm not curious to see what that power of yours can do, but I think you get priority here.
Yeah, let me have this one.
Your Highness, if you don't mind.
Alright.
This is your first time fighting me without the mask on, I think.
Yep, that is
With our
true.
Divine Knights, I come out on top.
But the game is good from what I hear. It's a beautiful... Alright, I'll probably watch the game. You know, probably watch streams and playthroughs of it. But I ain't playing it. I already know I would probably never beat the game. Most likely. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch a playthrough or something of that. I know there have been a lot of playthroughs coming out recently.
But let's see who wins when it's just the two of us.
Sounds good to me. You managed to win against 3 of us at once in the catacombs below Heimdall. But it's just you and me now. And this time, I'll be the victor.
Go ahead and try.
I was...
You ready, Reen?
Let's move.
Oh, my bad.
Gather on my blade.
Okay. Ow.
Let's move. Yeah.
Cat.
Here I go. My turn.
Oh my god. Missed? Missed. You missed.
Cat.
Here I go. Yeah.
Eat this.
My turn. Marcus, activate. Huh. Gather on my blade.
Not bad. Sit.
Woo!
Let's move.
Item, please.
Eat this.
Missed. No counter? Oh, that sucks.
Let's move.
Eat this.
My turn. Here I go.
You missed. No counter? Oh my god.
Yeah. Here I go.
No.
Let's move.
Just use this impassion like so much. I will not lose!
My turn.
I'm just because every time he hits me, I'm gonna get more CP. So I'm just waiting for my ass crap to come up. I'm waiting patiently.
Let's move. Yeah.
No! Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't me. Okay, cool.
Gather on my blade.
You missed.
Here we go.
I'm not taking any chances. Terrabomb. I'm not taking any chances. We're too close to die.
My turn. Here we go. Yeah. My turn.
Yes, thank you.
Damn.
You're down for the count, my boy.
That's what I can really do.
That's right, Reen. That's right. Even the person's like, oh my god!
You actually did it. I sure wasn't expecting you to beat me one-on-one.
You fought pretty well yourself. Couldn't have been easy to last as long as you did against me like...
Oh, fuck. I mean...
Why did this have to happen now?
I mean... You used it for way longer than you usually did. Usually it lasts for like one good fight and that's it. But you used it to fight the other two back there, duck and dodge and defend against the others, and fought Crow one-on-one. Yeah, you overused it this time.
Guess your luck ran out.
We finally caught up to you.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular?
But I think you may have been slightly too reckless this time.
That wasn't a bad fight. Even if you lost, at least you tried, I guess.
Your Highness, please move away from me.
Hey, don't be too rough with... Look sharp.
Yes! Reinforcements! Back up!
Crimson Wings?
What are you all?
Sorry for the wait, Reen.
Yo, we're here to save the day.
You caught us all off guard back in Ymir.
So this time, we opted to take the initiative ourselves.
We meet again, severing chains. And I see you brought the purple lightning with you.
She brought more than that. Check out the Icy Maiden and that big shot arts user from the Bracer Guild.
We couldn't ask for a more impressive group. However...
Here it comes again.
Is it class 7? Oh, snap!
Your lordship.
Why did his voice still sounded off right there? Did y'all hear that?
Uncle Victor!
What was with that? I mean, he was in ogre mode or anything. And it sounded
to see you again.
And it sounded like someone else's voice.
And it relieves me to see you're none the worse for wear, Your Highness.
Ugh! Radiant Blade Master is here too?
Huh. Wow, you're strong. Very strong.
That's quite the nod coming from the Blazing Demon himself.
No. I love the Blazing Demon more than McBurn.
I can see now why you're considered one of the fiercest in Ouroboros, and why some even claim you to be the Steel Maiden's equal.
Well, I know who I'm gonna be fighting.
Don't you go forgetting about us now.
The fuck? Oh shit! The whole gang's here!
Oh, here too?
Are you okay, Reen?
Looks like we've landed in the middle of something pretty crazy.
And not a moment too soon.
You came!
Glad to see you're all right.
Oliver, Reen's honor.
You certainly seem to have kept yourself busy. Enjoying your scandalous elopement with Reen, are you?
He gave me the time of my life. You guys were having that much fun, huh?
And with our princess, Reen?
To think we were so worried about you.
You're not supposed to take it literally.
So this is what you threw me out of Valimar for? Doesn't look very fun. Crow, you're here.
It feels like it's been ages since we last saw you.
You're looking spiffy, Crow.
I'm hanging in there. Sure wasn't expecting all of you to show up, though. How are we even gonna settle this?
That is the question, isn't it? I'd roughly estimate both sides to be of equal strength.
Yeah? So we'd probably just end up at a stalemate, huh?
Oh, doesn't sound like much fun at all. Let's say we just forego the fighting and have ourselves a party instead.
Ha ha ha! I could never turn down a party.
That sounds simply wonderful.
I'll bring the booze.
Just
Ah! No! Can't one of you take this a little more seriously?
oh my gosh, she's like the only one with like a stick up her ass. She's like, what is happening here? We're being attacked, and you're all talking about a party and booze.
This is getting us nowhere.
The fuck? Oh, Vita, she's back.
Look who decided to show up.
Krianos, Vita! Welcome aboard the Pantagruel, Emma. Your overall ability as a witch might still be lacking, but that transportation spell was exceptional. I must apologize for the untimely intrusion. As displeased as a few of you might be by the idea, I think it best if we let one another peacefully go our separate ways this time. I'll be the one who bears the brunt of Duke Cayenne's anger.
Vita.
Can't say I understand why we should.
It's not our place to question the orders of our clients.
Whatever. Gives me something to look forward to later.
Okay. See ya, Fee.
Next time we meet, it will be as enemies.
Yep, I know.
Aww, I was kinda hoping we'd be able to talk some more.
I expect we will have multiple opportunities to do so in the near future.
Well, catch you later, Phantom Thief.
Or not. You do know that no one likes your stupid pranks, right?
Tut tut! There's no need to be so harsh.
These two are talking to each other like they're just like, hey, see ya, bruh. We'll catch you on the flip side. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's a shame we couldn't resume our debate on the nature of beauty this time, my most worthy rival.
I could wax eloquent about beauty till I'm old and gray, but honestly, I think it's about time we settled things between us.
Next time we meet, Radiant Blade Master and his daughter, it will be to battle.
Well, I certainly have no objection to that.
You seem to bear some manner of ill will against my household. I don't know your reasons, but should we be granted the opportunity, I would gladly settle things with you in battle.
Yes, well, let's not be too hasty.
Nah. You wanted these hands, and he said it. He said you can come up to my doorstep any fucking time, and you'll get them.
Guess that wraps things up for now. You've definitely grown, but you've still got plenty of room for improvement, especially when it comes to piloting Valimar.
Yeah, because we got our ass handed to us.
So unless you're up for another beatdown, I suggest you get to work on fixing that.
Yeah, I know. And just to confirm, you were the one who told Toval where I was, right?
Oh.
2 days ago, I got a call out of nowhere on my Arcus. They gave me this crazy amount of detail on exactly where to find you. Then they just hung up. Didn't even say who they were.
So Crow's been looking out for my boy.
Oh, now that you mention it, he does have the same voice as that mystery caller. I did think he sounded familiar. That must have been because I'd heard it during your concert at the festival.
Damn, looks like the jig is up.
You really did that? Oh, Crow. There's no shame in admitting that you care, you know.
And if I might be so bold as to offer a word of advice, get Valimar a better sword, one like yours. If you think you're such hot stuff you can beat me without your 8 leaves training, you're in for a world of hurt.
Correct choice of armaments is indeed paramount. Selecting one the Awakener is well suited to will increase combat efficiency exponentially.
I can't pretend to know much about this kind of thing.
He's right. Eastern blades like my Tachi are the heart and soul of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade style swordsmanship. Alright, I'll take your advice, and when I've got myself one, I'll finally take everything back. The Academy, Elise, and even you, Crow.
If that's how you want it, I'd like to see you try.
Bromance. That's what I gotta say about that. Yeah, let's just all jump off the airship.
Courageous, full speed ahead.
Commence retreat from this airspace.
Toa? Is that also George too? Yes, please let me save. Please let me save. Intermission. Aboard the Pentagram. Save. Alright guys, I kind of went over my time with this one, but I know we had an epic ending to this stream. That was very epic. Man, I loved it. I loved that whole thing. That whole intermission chapter. And we got it all done in one stream too. Because I was going to end it because I knew it was a boss battle coming up. I'm glad I didn't. It was really nice. Before I go though, let me say if there is anyone that I can give a nice little raid to. I'm not sure. No, not really. As usual. Oh my god. every time I'm live, my other people are not live. I do not know why, but they're just not live when I'm live. But it's okay. Maybe next time. Next time I will be live with Pokemon Akiris at 8 p.m. my time. So look forward to that. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!
you